County, and I just want to emphasize this. There are some communities here in Chester County where 100% of the entire town is without power. We think that some of these warnings are expiring at 1 o'clock. This is not the end of the storm. This is the beginning of our problems. We are just entering an ice storm. This is what I was hoping against hope would not happen. I had worked in Rochester. Most people in our area don't have a memory of what an ice storm is. An ice storm is going to be a multi-day event. The governor was just talking about this. We're going to have people that are going to be dying over the next couple of days. We were going to be losing our heat in many of our homes. People will be making poor choices. We're going to see people use candles. We will have many, many fires. We will see some of the heaters that will catch fires. We're going to see people bring generators into their houses. It is such a dangerous situation that we have just entered, and we just were hoping that we would avoid it, but we got slammed in the worst possible way. The county hospital out here in Chester County, that's on backup generators. That's one of the hospitals the governor was talking about. He's talking about maybe doing a state of emergency. It may be about time, because this is going to be very bad. We always joke about the snowstorm. Why is everyone going to the supermarket and they're all buying all the milk and the cheese and the eggs and all that stuff? It's because of this. If you live out here in Chester County, and this is where I grew up, this is my neck of the woods, 100% of the homes where I grew up, Charlestown Township right now, are without power. You're isolated. You can't get down the driveway. You've got a lot of snow, and none of the stores are open because the power is out. So you can't go out and get food. It's not like you're normally, like if you're in the city, you can go down and go to a market or something and get some food. You can't get food. Tonight, people will not have heat in their homes, most likely, because even if they have a gas heat, it's the thermostat that's electric and won't kick it on for you, so they're going to get cold, and then we're going to have a lot of dangerous conditions with that, of course, as well. And if you don't have a gas stove, it's really difficult to heat. Maybe you have a grill and you're outside, and people will make the mistake, as the governor was talking about bringing grills inside, because they're going to find it very difficult to cook for their families. One night of something can be something that everybody can survive, but this is going to be lingering. I know our power crews were calling in mutual aid. They're getting people from all the surrounding things, but we're about to see the trains of the trucks come down from Connecticut, from upstate New York, from the Carolinas, that will be coming in to help, because this is likely going to be one of these power situations that's going to last a long time. The other thing, this is the time to start looking around and say, what am I going to do to survive tonight? Go outside, get some snow, and put that in your refrigerator. Put that in baggies, because you're going to need to freeze your food, because if you lost power, and it could be a long time, your refrigerator will stay cold probably a day or two if you're not in it all the time, but this could be a long time. You may want to take some of those cold items. It certainly is going to be cold outside, and you can put some of those cold items that are going to need to be preserved outside. It's time to start to think together as we pool, Mike and Chanel, our collective minds. How do we survive this together? What are the tips we're going to need in order to survive being in cold temperatures with kids, without the heat? How do we keep our food without going bad? How do we get the food in? I just fear so much over the next coming days, like we think that, this is expiring. I just feel like it's really going to be ramping up, and we're going to be in this kind of coverage for the next couple days to come. And I just, when you do these kinds of stories, you know that you have these terrible circumstances where we're going to have a lot of fires. That's tonight and tomorrow.
That's right.
Let's hope not.
Karen, all right, thank you for that.